Welcome to Skid Row Housing Trust, and congratulations on getting your new apartment. The Trust owns and operates 23 buildings in the downtown area. It also offers homes and services to nearly 1,600 residents, and you're going to hear from some of them in this video. You'll be introduced to the topics that include guest policies, rent, house rules, case management, and social and recreational activities. So sit back and take a few minutes and listen to your neighbors as they give you a brief introduction to living in our building.
Hi, my name is Tina Castelaw. I'm with Las Americas Hotel. Your neighbors are your friends. Please get to know them. If you need anything, you can always go to management, but I encourage you to get to know your neighbors because we are a wonderful and loving community, always looking to help and be of service. So don't be afraid to ask and don't be afraid to introduce yourself. You're welcome here.
Management is always right there. You know, he's right on the bomb. You know, excuse me, Dante, my sink is broke. The management is right there and puts the work order in and it's done. It's taken care of.
Usually, I don't need anyone's help to handle my problems, but if I did, I know I can go to management or whatever.
The management there at the building, as far as my manager, the other people that are on duty, such as a nurse, a doctor, they are genuinely good people. And they have always shown me love and compassion, you know, no matter what I'm going through.
I meet with my case manager every Monday morning to discuss my progress on my goal setting.
You know that you can always talk to your case manager about anything. So if you do feel that you do have a problem, you know, talk to them. They're not there to judge you. They're not there to ridicule you. They're not there to, you know, put you down. They're really there to help you. You know, like I said, utilize them as a tool.
I had a couple of court issues, and he helped me out with, you know, homeless court. He helped me out with that and gave me the information and sent my information to them to see if they can help me out with those problems.
Well, I used to get tokens, but now I get vouchers for haircuts once a month, you know, up at the Barber College located on Broadway and 5th. And I'm not eligible for tokens anymore, being that I'm on SSI and I have my own access card. You know.
Basically, you meet with the case manager as needed. He's always available down the street, and if you have a problem, the only thing you have to do is walk down to his office and talk to him or leave a message on his phone.
Whatever issue that you might have, or, you know, if something comes up, you know, and you just want to discuss it, she's really good at that.
Your responsibilities as a resident of a trust building.
Rent. I love paying my rent on time because I have the opportunity to pay rent for me to have a place to live.
Basically, they give us, you pay your rent from the 1st all the way up until the 10th. She's pretty lenient about that, but if you're late on your rent, you know, you usually have to let your manager know.
Well, they let me know when I first moved in that if for any reason I can't pay my rent, to let my case manager or management know so they can lead me in the right direction to where I need to go to make sure that I don't be put out of my housing.
I have had a couple of rent increases. That's because of my, well, I'm on SSI, so my benefits, when they increase, so automatically my rent increase.
I pay my rent around about the 7th of every month because my GR check come in. It's $221 and my rent is very affordable. It's $56.
Annual Housing Authority inspection. I used to be scared. Oh my God, they're coming in. and they come in and they inspect the things that need to be inspected. And it's nice to understand that my building is being inspected.
I find one of the good new things about the Section 8 program with Stillwell Housing Trust is that you can recertify by mail now. It's a lot easier than going down to the downtown office.
Recertification is just talking about, they take your files and your income and just make sure everything is still the same as it was when you moved in.
Pugsbugs is pretty good, for the most part, just have to make sure that all your stuff is out of your cabinets.
As far as problems with the little insects or roaches, I don't have a major problem at all, and I haven't.
Emptying out the cabinets, it's not a problem. Empty out the cabinets to prevent bugs, I don't have a problem with that.
All guests after 9 p.m. are considered overnight guests. You may have only one guest overnight. You are allowed up to 3 overnight guests per week.
My guest can stay until 9 o'clock if he's not going to spend the night, and signing in and out. It's a good policy. You have to have identification, and you get because they don't want a lot of riffraff.
And yeah, it is for everybody's safety because you don't know who some of these people are that are coming off the streets, that people are bringing over, and what might not be a danger to one resident might be a danger to another.
On Thursday nights, I facilitate an elegant ladies group, and what it is, it's an AA book study, big book study, for ladies to come in and work on their steps. The door is open to all women, so there's no boundaries or limitations as far as who can and who can't come.
Well, there is one group that I am a part of. It's called Healthy Living, which happens every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And, that's kind of just me, case manager, and a couple other residents.
I love them because they're helping me stay sober.
Where I live at the Lincoln, it's a really nice place. People do get along. We do have our little dramas there, but for most part, we all try to watch out for each other.
Remember that just because the wall stops at the end of your apartment, your noise always doesn't do that. So I'd encourage you to respect your neighbor and learn to be quiet during our quiet times.
We haven't had a big problem, but on occasion people put the trash around the trash can instead of in the trash, and it creates a problem with the bugs. But lately I've noticed that with a more community effort, we've been making sure that the trash goes in the trash cans, and on a regular basis the trash is picked up.
It's good to get along with your neighbors, but to be too involved in their situation is not good. So be concerned, be helpful, but be reserved.
I had a problem with the music, below me, and the guy always tended to ask me, was my music too loud? And, I was like, yes. Yes, it was too loud, but...
Mutual respect goes a long way with everybody.
And try to show them that what needs to be done, or give suggestions, and not fuss and cuss at them because they don't understand. It's part of being in a community.
Neighbors are good. I got 2 great neighbors on both sides of me.
I learned me and I learned them at the same time.
That's what the program's designed for, to make sure you don't become homeless again